Embarrassment, would that be like a symptom of a real, feeling you feel uncomfortable about what other people are thinking about you? If you're with someone and you don't want to be associated with someone, may get the wrong impression about you, and you feel embarrassed. Is that a symptom that you're concerned about what other people think?
This is bordering arrogance too. If a person be embarrassed to be with poor people, that is a sign of arrogance. This was last week class, okay? But if a person, if he always wants to show off with big people, or people of ulama and so forth, showing off riyah, but in reality, his group, social group, they're not practicing. He does not go with practicing Muslim, Then he or be in a company of people who drink alcohol all the times. Therefore, if he sees Mohamed Magid walking to pass by and look to the window and saw somebody sitting there, and he said, oh, I don't want to be seen, That person have a disease of riyah, showing off that they're good, but in reality they're not. But if a person does a sin, and he doesn't want to be seen doing it, is a good sign. It's a good sign that the person feels shame of not, the sin is wrong. They have a guilt. But if that person become open with the sin, it become more dangerous. Although the first one is not good because you fear people more than the fearing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But it's still, if a person recognizes that by standards is not the right things, is embarrassed about it, more likely that person, inshallah, one day will quit the sin. That's why when they say you're out of the closet, you're open about it, and so forth, that's why there's most of the time, it's very difficult to have a U-turn. Because you are out there for it. I hope I understood the question. Can you clarify it more?
Yeah, you basically answered. I was just also, I think, that, say for instance, a person is doing something that's haram, say somebody's drinking, you don't want, it's not that you're with them, but you don't want to be seen with them or associated with them. Like say someone's concerned about their reputation, someone's involved in any type of haram act.
You should consider about your reputation in Islam. Okay. Even when you do the right things and might confuse the people, you need to make sure that you don't leave a doubt. Okay. If you do it right, don't worry about what people say. For example, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was talking at night to his wife in the corner. There's no street lights in Medina. Okay? He talking to his wife, then two of Ansar came by. Rasulullah called them. And when they saw Rasulullah talking to his wife, they know his wife, they walk faster so that they don't hear the conversation. Rasulullah said, Ala raslikuma, slow down, come here. She's my wife. Innaha Safiya. The two Ansaris, they said, Oh Rasulullah, do you think that we think ill of you? He said, I don't know, Shaitan might whisper to you things. Yes, I want to clarify that the person I'm talking to was my wife. That meaning Rasulullah does not leave any doubt, area of, gray area there. But sometimes, even if you do the right thing, people want to think ill of you, leave it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Do the right thing and don't worry about what people say. As long as it's pleasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.